Rumor, Zigron, Gradun, Torshul. Losa, Slenus. Alduin's power grows. You must stretch your neck to him. All creatures know Alduin is my master. I come in peace. Good. Beware Alduin's fire. Then speak. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin, others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? Speak, I will listen. Sum Ark Mora. Lok Thum. Dovahkiin. Dremyolok, greetings. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Achran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. Then you will feel, know, Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. The first mortals that I taught the Thu'um, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time, perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen. Hear my Thu'um, feel it in your bones. Match it, if you are Dovahkiin. A gift, Dovahkiin. Yol, understand fire as the Dove do. A gift, Dovahkiin. Tor, understand inferno as the Dove do. A gift, Dovahkiin. Shoal, understand sun as the Dove do. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as orc, but as Dova. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as Khajiit, but as Dova. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as Argonian, but as Dova. The word calls you. Go to it. Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak? I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Come, Dovahkiin, Ninyol, strike me with the fire of your Thu'um. Why do you delay? Are you Dovahkiin or not? Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your Thu'um. Ah, yes, Sosedo Vlostmul, the dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. By long tradition, the elder speaks first. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Drem, patience, I am answering in my way. Yes and no. Viknuznikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofasulyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. With the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound. Crosis, sorrowfully no, it cannot be known to me. Alduin Comate Tid, what else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thu'um you seek. Crosis, it cannot be known to me. Yes, they are very protective of me. Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thu'um you seek. Crosis, it cannot be known to me. True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate? Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Nid, if you wish me to answer your question, you must answer mine. And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason, Rakmul. And he is no fool, Nime, Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? If you can see your destiny clearly, your sight is clearer than mine. Dahman, remember, Alduin also follows his destiny as he sees it. But I bow before your certainty. In a way, I envy you. The curse of much knowledge is often indecision. Ha 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 ha! You have much to learn of the dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Loskra. For us, it is one and the same. Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? You have not answered my question. Why do you need to learn this Thum? You are likely better informed than I. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Yes, Vaza, you speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser, aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. Not until introductions are complete. Zin, Have, test your thum against mine, Dovahkiin. You are bold, Wundunik. You dare enter a Dova's home without permission. Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundunik. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal, even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Use Dragon Rend. It's the only chance to defeat him. He is too strong on the wing. Bring him to goal with Dragon Rend. Use Dragon Rend, Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin, Votaran, use Dragon Rend before Alduin consumes you. Use Dragon Rend. It is the only chance to defeat him. He is too strong on the wing. Bring him to goal with Dragon Rend. Use Dragon Rend, Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin, Votaran, use Dragon Rend before Alduin consumes you. Now, Dovahkiin, now he is vulnerable. This is your chance, Dovahkiin. Strike with all your force. Hurt him while he is grounded. Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Unschlat Hokoran, never again. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it. You have it. The Kell. The Elder Scroll, Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs. Do not delay. Alduin must feel the tremors in time by the scroll's presence here. He will know what it means. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. Now, hear his name, Odahviing. Taste it on the wind, Odahviing. Know it in your soom, Odahviing. He is not compelled to come, but the Dove are prideful by nature. Few could resist such a challenge, especially from you, Dovahkiin. But Odahviing, he is headstrong, bozik, rash. Even among the Dove he was known for this. He will not resist the challenge of your voice, Dovahkiin. He will come. Ah, I forget how little you know of the Dove. Our names are always made up of 3 Rothmulag, words of power. You see, Paarthurnax, a thum, a shout, yes? Odahviing will come to your challenge. Bozik, Krillot, he will not be able to resist your call. From the hill of the Dova itself, he will come. Yes, I have been pondering on exactly that question. Lingra Mora. I have tasted the voices of Alduin's allies on the wind. Pogan Nachlas Vokril Vachjun. There is one who I remember well, Odahviing. He is the one to tell us where Alduin has gone. Alduin always was Pahlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. Nilivrach Hinmoro. True, this is not the final Krongra, victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us, Matmahus, but it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahe are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vasen, rightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Perhaps, at least it will continue to exist. Grikloslein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Fulnilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. I am glad you believe that. At least it will continue to exist. Grikloslein. Even I cannot see past time's ending to what comes next. Nid korav zin dinos ketid. We must do the best we can with this world. Indeed, Alduin Wachlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. And so you fulfilled your destiny, which you once said you did not believe in. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon, melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach, one that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Happy? No, I am not happy. Zehmahi lost Ondul Bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. Of course, Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You once told me you did not believe in destiny. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I, certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. Dov Walan Fahrel, we were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorvut se suyech. The blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Yol! Thun! Fuß! Hold! Pass! Fick! Is! Schol! Fo! Schol! Sohn! Fuß! Wold! Schol! Is! Jol! Fass! Fein! So, Fick, Tor, Hall, Ro, Na, Ro, Sie, Gro, Lo, Schlen, Tor, Kra, Torschul, Halvik. Rodor! Nakest!